Well, hello and a very warm welcome to my new channel, Retro Computing Reboot. I thought I'd do my first video with just a bit of an intro as to what you can expect from me, what you might be able to look forward to, and just a brief talk through some of the bits and pieces that I've done over the previous months, watching various different YouTubers, which inspired me to rekindle my love for retro computing. I think a big thank you to the likes of UK Gadget, the Retro Man Cave, and Adrian's Digital Basement, whose videos have been far superior to anything I'll ever be able to recreate. But they've inspired me and helped me to get some of these machines up and working that you see behind me. I hope you'll enjoy my tomfoolery as I try and repair machines going forwards, and I thought it'd be nice to just take you through what I've done so far and give you an idea of what you can expect. So apologies for the handheld type setup, but this is one of 3 BBCs which I've tidied up with various different problems when they came to me. As hopefully you can see, the casing is quite indeed well presented, and I'll do a video on how I achieved that, because they certainly weren't in this condition when I picked them up. There's another one there at the side, slightly different colour to this one, more of a yellow, whereas this one, if you look, is I don't know if you can tell with the screen flashing on, so this is a lighter shade. And at the side there we've got the Gotek drive and 5 1/4 floppy, which I've managed to cobble together an IDC cable to link them both together, which is a little bit trickier than I thought, but I'll do an up and coming video on how I did that and what I used to get that working, and that worked quite successfully. A couple of cub monitors, obviously traditional with the BBC. I've not done much with those to be honest. I was fortunate enough to get a couple that were in working condition. To the left, just a bit of a software collection for the BBC and whatnot, and a few Atari ST things. A couple of copies of Elite, obviously. Some more BBC software. A couple of Amiga keyboards in various states of repair. And then moving round, I've got the keyboard cover, the Viglin keyboard cover for the BBC. We've got an Amiga which came to me in a fully working state, but let's just say the appearance was not like what it is now. So I did a full retro restore on the exterior to get the machine back up to a nice looking standard, with the Gotek, of course, sat there as drive 2, and the original floppy disk drive still in place. And I installed an internal boot selector which works off the control Amiga to swap between the two, which is great. Currently running, of course, a copy of Xenon. The mouse, that was in a poor state of repair as well. I might do a little video on that, but now it looks, I hope you'll agree, looks pretty spot on. I've then got my Atari ST, which which came to me in reasonable condition. I've not done anything with the exterior of this. This is as I got it. The only thing that I've done with this is, as quite often is the case, the LEDs on the either the power or the disc indicator or both are faulty, so I've replaced those with new LEDs to get them working. And I've got a Gotek as well as drive 2, with the original drive still being installed, because I do have a collection of original games, and got F19, which I have fond memories of, and I wanted to use the original media while they're still working. But I've also got the Gotek as well for everything else I could ever wish for. And what I've done with this one is I developed a little circuit board and had it made up just because I've seen other videos on the internet where it involves pins 19 and 20 on the Yamaha chip on the motherboard, swapping them round to designate whether the external drive is drive 1 or drive 0, and most games won't boot off drive 1. So with the aid of that little circuit board and a little switch that I put together on the rear, I've got a setup where I can always put it back to original if I want to, but it's quite a neat little setup if I do say so myself. Just a case of toggling that switch, and it switches then to whichever drive you're using as 0 and 1. And I do need to get a case for this to make it look a bit smarter, but trying to find an external Atari ST drive at a reasonable price has so far eluded me. But I will continue to work on that one. What else is there? I do have a couple of more Atari STs. In fact, I've got another one as well as this one. Various different states of repair. They're all working, but each one has been a job in itself. I think this one is this the 1040? Yes. I'll do a video on this one, because that one really wasn't very well when I got it. It took a bit of work to get it up and working. But hopefully you'll see where I've been, get a feel for the standards that I try and work to achieve a nice finish. You notice that the Gotek matches nicely the colour of the Amiga, which I'll do a video on how I managed to achieve that. What else have I done? There's a SNES as well, which I retro-brighted back to the condition that you can see now. Not very happy with the eject button. That was from a bit too much retro-brighting, I think. But yeah, if you are watching this, thank you. It amazes me that people out there that would be interested in watching the stuff that I do, and I'm genuinely very grateful. But I'll leave the video at that, and I will try and post a video every week. If you do like what you've seen and the stuff that I've got planned, I would really appreciate a subscribe, and I will do my best to create you useful and interesting content which perhaps may inspire yourself to do some of the tomfoolery that I get up to. It's certainly not all been plain sailing, and I'll be able to talk you through my pitfalls as I start producing more videos. But once again, I really appreciate you watching, and I'm very grateful. And if you can hit that subscribe, thank you again. and any comments on what you would like to see or anything that you don't like, then that's welcome too, as I'm here to learn and give you what you would like to see. Thank you again.